Good morning and welcome back to NF March with me, Adam. This is the North Frisian map, German based, and I am currently working on the grass field. Well, half of the grass field, because this half is going to be hay. Bearing in mind it's 40 acres. Yeah, so one half's going to be hay and the other half is going to be silage. I don't have a forage wagon yet, so we're going to bale it and store the bales. But what I am going to do is place a shed in a second. Just gonna run around here, pick up this little bit. There you go. Right, so drop that down. I haven't gone to the boundary of the field. I didn't want to lose anything. And to be fair, that looks like it is perfect width. So I'm going to run down to the end with this tractor, and then we're going to jump into the fence, and then we're going to windrow it all up. Hopefully we should get enough bales for the cows. So I've only got a few straw ones at the moment, which is a bit of a concern because I don't have any wheat or barley fields. I'm hoping the rye will give me straw that will work with the cows, but I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes. Right, so we're nearly at the end. The row that is going along, I'm just leaving that there for now. That is basically like a marker to tell me that I'm at the end. Right, so I'm gonna drive this around. I can use the pedals and the wheel. So I'm gonna park it over here. Ooh. I actually got the pedals mixed up there. There's a box in the way. There you go, that's better. So I own this bit of land just here on the left, so we will use that for now. Park it just there. I can actually do again a bit closer, a bit more in line. That works. Right, so construction menu. Now, over here, I have a barn that holds like 800 now pallets. So this little one can go. Now the good news is, it gives me the opportunity to put one of these down to do that. Now, I'm hoping somewhere there would work. Yeah, that'll work. So that's where all my hay bales are going to go. I'm going to do another one next to it when I get the money and have that for straw. Then all my silage will be in here. But for now, the hay and the silage bales will go in there. But first things first, need to do a bit of painting. Wrong one, it's this one. There you go. There you go. I can live with that. Right, so next part is run over to the JCB. No, JCB is over there. The Fent. Oh, parking brake. So once I've been up and down the field a few times, probably like 3 or 4, we'll come and collect. Now I did install the follow me mod, but I don't know how to use it yet. Oh, let's lift that up. Oh, that's terrible. Right, now I should be somewhere where I need to be. Right, we're on cruise control. I've locked in the GPS. All we've got to do is get to the end of the field. So 2 more times up and down the field I should be alright. I just got to get the light colour hay as well to pile it all up. And I don't actually know how much we're going to get here. Because one, the yield on this field is not very good. I got a plus 60% and it's only been fertilised once. So that was how it was when I first loaded in. So hopefully I get a good amount. I'm looking for about 20 to start me off. Because grass grows every 3 months, 3 or 4 months. So hopefully we should be alright to do it. What are we in June? June, July, August, September. Somewhere there. And then next month everything should be starting to be ready anyway. So this is the reason why I'm trying to get the grass cut now, so that when it comes to next month, if I show you, hemp's got 2 or 3 left, linseed's got 2 or 3 months left, the rye has actually got 1 month left. It should have 1 month left. If it's ready now, I'll be very concerned. No, it's got 1 more month. So, let's cruise not to the end, spin around and go again. This is not my land, I know. But one day it will be. So yeah, I have big plans for this area here. Maybe a BGA, a few bunkers, a few more productions down the line. Maybe an area to store my grain so I can keep it out of my yard down there. Just have this like another farm. There's lots of things I can do with it. So, nearly done. I'm going to park this with the other one as well. I actually need to drop this implement off, so we'll go back to the barn. Then we'll pick up the baler. Right. Just making sure I'm getting the right pedals. Right, we should be alright. Yep. Now take this a bit wider. Now, let's test out my reversing in the tractor with the pedals. I do have to say I prefer this already because I have a lot more control. Is that the wall? That's the wall. I do have to say, whoever does this in real life where they can actually back the foot like that, well done that. Right. So I've actually got a flex windrow in there. And I got 25 rolls of bale twine. Right. Now, I'll need to visually see this to see what's happened. So that's the header down. Trailer's ready to go on the back. All I should have to do is press B to get going. And yes, it turned into hay. Now, what size bales? 240. 220 would be better. Actually, let's go one size down. So what we got? 180, 220, 240, 220. Middle of the road. Now this should just keep pumping them out. Before I do anything, reset the bale counter, and we'll have a look at that afterwards. It's actually quite nice using the wheel doing this job. I'll turn the beacons off. I don't need them on. I'm in the field now. So the first bale that comes out is going to be a different size to these ones. But that's not going to be too big of an issue. Can I get around? Yep, I can just about do it. I'm running a NVIDIA RTX 3070 as well, which I'm going to be upgrading. I don't know whether to go for an NVIDIA card again or go to AMD, which is something I've never done before. It's always been NVIDIA. Now, the cards I've been looking at are obviously the latest ones, so like, yeah, 570s and 9080 XTs, whatever they are for AMD. The bigger powerful cards anyway. I've also been comparing them to like the 4070 Super, GTX 4070 Super, which is an NVIDIA card, so I'll work out what budget I can do with that and go from there. Right. Because, don't get me wrong, this game's still running at 60 frames per second, but It's more for the video side of things, more than anything. So like the compression of the videos to help speed it up a bit. It doesn't take long now, but I'm just trying to get a decent graphics card where it's going to give me a couple more years. And this is not the only game I play, so I'm just trying to get the best graphics I can on 4K. And then go from there. But at the moment this is upscaled, so... And for this map it has to be, because it's just a very, very detailed map. So I've got a few more rows to go. I'll bring you back once I'm towards the end. So I'll see you in a second. So welcome back. We're on the last pass. And believe it or not, I was well and truly wrong on how many bales I'd think I'd get. And I can tell you right now, I have 53 at this point in time. But I haven't even finished yet. So yeah, we've got more bales than I was expecting. I don't know if that was because I wasn't expecting a very good yield, and I misjudged the size of the field maybe, I don't know. Either way, I was wrong. So, we are done. Or unload. Job done. So, 58 bales in total there. I need this one. Because we are going to go collect the bales. What the heck have I just pressed? Ah, I've opened the doors. I knew something wasn't quite right there. So let's clear this off the screen. Just have a look, see what's making a noise. So it's just the gears, I think. Right, so let's go collect some bales. Control left shift R. Now, this is a lot easier doing it this way. Collecting them like this. Then coming out here with a tractor and the grab and everything else. So, hence the reason why I'm doing it like this. Well, I've got 7 here, all stacked up nicely. And I think we might get a couple more. But it's going to be close. There you go. So, that's a good amount of bales there. We'll take this across to the barn, put them in there. This is a good start, like a really good start. I wasn't expecting this, so I'll probably do these ones in silage, and I might get the follow me mod going, but I'm not going to do that next episode. Next episode I want to go to the next month and start my harvest, because I'm really low on money. Oh, I nearly tipped. Let's try this. Did that put them all in? No. No, it has. Control Shift I. There you go. So, let's go get the rest of the bales. Right, we need Control Shift R. So that auto's picking up then. It's 3, 6, 9. Go out wide turn. That's 12, 15, 18 so far. $19. 22. So you're already getting more bales on this than you would an auto stacker. So you're carrying a lot more. The only thing that I wouldn't mind is finding another trailer like this, but without the box on the top, just like a complete empty flatbed, and then see if I can get it free high. Because that would be perfect then. Yeah, that's one more load. So once I fill up this bunker with silage, and then I'll get another bale barn for straw bales, I'm pretty much set. And I shouldn't have to worry about feed for a long time. I hope. I'm not sure, to be fair, but you never know. There you go, I managed to pick up all bales. Nice. There you go. They would lock. Right, so 421,000 litres of bales, or hay, whichever you want to call it, and that gives me about 30,000 in value there of bales if I was to sell them, but I'm not. Instead, they're going to be turning or going into feed, and then I'll be getting milk from the cows. There you go, job done. So, let's see what I've harvested. I haven't even gone to the edge of this field, but a good section of the field has been harvested. Right, so my hemp is 4 of 7. My linseed is 3 of 5. My rye is 7 of 8. So that will be definitely next episode. It's going to be a big harvest. Hopefully we should have a good yield from this. I mean, a 92% yield bonus is pretty nice for a 41 acre field with no weeds. So yeah, can't wait for that one. And let's just fly back to the farm. So I'll leave the episode there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.